Hello, everybody! Yay! Woohoo! Thanks so much for the raid! Thank you! Wait, what's that? And Mochi-san? Mochi-chan, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, for the people who just raided here. Welcome to my stream. This is your cute idol in the day, magical girl in the night, always the shining star in all the universe. Why? Yumerin, aka Akatsuki Yume! Hi! Clap your hands. Yay! And?
I have no idea. Discord got that. Hello, I am Veraesia. To copy her intro, I'm your dumbass in the day and your weapons dealer at night. I got a nice new shipment of a 5.7 straight from Belgium if you want any.
Alright, thank you. Can I have a rifle gun?
Rifles? Sure.
But you're not a weapon dealer in the daytime. You should say no.
It's daytime where I am. Oh no, it's nighttime where I am.
That's right. Alright. So, hello everybody. Welcome to second episode of this our podcast. And we are officially have a name! Woohoo!
Wow!
So from today, we are going to call our podcast with No Name, No Cast! Yay!
Yeah, if sleeping in the day and sleeping in the night. Yes! That is me! I totally did not sleep at 6 a.m.
You are sleeping through the day and the night. Yes, so for
also
people...
accurate.
No problem. So for people who just dropped in or for people who doesn't know what's this podcast for, so this mostly monthly podcast that have the name hosted by two otaku, which is me, Akatsuki Yume, and Veraesia beside me. In here we will discuss various topics such as anime, manga, games, and more. And today we are aim and focus on the topic with
Gaming!
Yay! Gaming! Yes. After
just personal gaming topics.
Yes. After talk about anime from the last two episodes, decide to fresh up and have something new coming up and just think about it. So yay! Game! And our biggest topic for our first things of the day is what got you into games/gaming? I know you're a gamer. You're much more gamer than me.
Yeah, I mean, that's completely fair given how what was like the first question is how to define gaming. So I want to come into this going off of like I don't really want to count the Flash games. I'm right talking about this topic beforehand. I'm thinking mostly about
fair.
The slightly more serious stuff, games you have to install, games you have to actually like dedicate time to with save data, that kind of stuff. Part of it is because I can't bloody remember any of the games I played as a kid, because it's like, oh yeah, you got your elementary school computer lab, played a lot of random stuff on there, don't remember any of it.
Not even like a spider or like the what was it called, like a razor scan, like scan for the bomb.
Oh, Minesweeper?
Yeah, Minesweeper.
I mean, yeah, just we like Minesweeper and Tetris. I think everyone's played that at this point. But like, I want to I propose this question because I want to ask like, what game got you to like, hey, I want to play more games, and I want to find new games to play, and I want to find games like this game, right? Because for me, it was Skyrim. The first game I ever paid money for was Skyrim. Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. How old was I? I was like 14. I was 13 or 14.
Skyrim?
Skyrim. Yeah, I don't think you've actually played it.
I know the game. I never played it. Like, are you talking about the first game or which one?
Skyrim.
The Ender Scroll?
The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
Ooh,
So it's the fifth game in the series.
Yeah, it's the fifth game, and it's published in 2011, which is
2011, yes.
14 years ago.
Yeah, basically how old I was when I played it, which was not at launch. I played it, and I'm mostly talking about this also got on my computers because I played on my dad's old laptop, which was like a potato. I stuck it in the attic for the winter air to cool it down more so I could play it slightly better. It had no graphics card. So I was just struggling playing like a bloody mess. And I loved all 400 hours of that. I played for 400 hours at 18 frames per second at 800 by 600. I had to go into the game files and delete the grass.
What? Oh my god, that's crazy.
So that's how I got into gaming.
Oh my god, OMG, that's crazy. Oh my god. But you fall in love with the gaming right after? Like with the game?
I want to say yes, because that was the first game I ever played, like had to pay money for. But my first game that I installed, right? A lot of them where I didn't stick, right? TF2, StarCraft 2, I think was the first game I installed because there was a free version that I played a lot of. I still really like StarCraft.
What's TF2?
Oh, Team Fortress 2.
Okay.
The shooter from Valve, from Steam. So yeah, I picked up TF2 for a bit, didn't really get into it. Before that, there was Lego Universe, which I got a lot into, but I think that was just more me as a kid really liking Lego, less than me as a gamer.
Okay.
Yeah, what about you?
Me, since we're gonna skip in those flash game online, I kind of want to bring up because this is my culture things like, I speak of the first game I ever played on website. It's not a flashy game. It's not like one-time game. It's kind of like a continuous game, but you can play with free. You can also play with have money inside, charge the money inside. So the first game I played and have the money inside, it's actually a Chinese game called 摩尔庄园, a Valley of the Moor. It's kind of like a online multiplayer online game for it, but it's not running under any of the software. It was under
like a browser MMO.
Yes, browser MMO. Yes, that's it. RPG? No, not really role play. Yeah, MMO RPG. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, a browser game. And then I remember I really put a lot of money in it, and I do remember.
Money or time?
Huh?
Money?
Yeah, time? money, and time. Money.
How old were you?
Back that time, it was around 2010, 12. No, not
I'm asking your age, not what year it was. You're 17, right? So you're 10. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, I remember it was around the grade 5, grade 6 around that time when I was it.
Wow, your parents let you spend money.
Yeah, I spent my money, my penny money from my parents, and I didn't told them. So I have to buy those. I couldn't buy. So now they have a gift card now, like it exists everywhere, right? So went back to my time, and then there's I can't customize the amount for it. I can only buy 10 yuan, which is 10 Chinese yuan for it. And then it was like a buy card, then buy a card, and the card would start. And then those cards have a special design for it. It's not like always the same design on the card for always. So I kind of like collecting the card and have the money inside the game. Until one day my mom found it out the bottom of my bed. I was like, then she was like, "What are those?" I was like, "Uh-oh." Uh-oh. Yeah.
Wow. Was I a better kid than you? I don't think I hid anything from my parents. Well, it also didn't help that my parents gave me no money.
Yeah. So I think it's from that time I kind of fall in love with RPG game. But if we're talking about the game that actually got me into gaming, I won't say that's a game. Because after that, I played Minecraft for free. And how crazy I was playing it until I have really big exam. One day before that big exam, it's like a life turning point exam. I was still playing it on the day before that.
Wait, the Gao Kao?
No,
not that big.
中考.
Okay.
Yeah,
Still big.
from
middle school.
Yeah, from middle school to high school, I was in that point. I was like a day before that.
Better than me. I just didn't study.
Well, but you got into engineer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Side point, I was the really annoying student that the teacher couldn't yell at because my grades were too high, but I just played video games in the back of the class. I borrowed my friend's laptop and played video games in the back of the class.
Yeah.
The teacher didn't say anything.
I'm just jealous of the kind of those type of person. It's my least favorite person in the class.
I should tell you about my math class. It was the advanced math class, so everyone in there skipped a grade. One guy brought a pillow instead of his textbook.
Wait, I heard about the story, but continue, please.
2 people in the back brought their laptops, a small router, and they played LAN CSGO. They fucking played multiplayer LAN CSGO at the back of the classroom. Yeah, that class was funny. The teacher did not care about us at all.
Oh my god, OMG. Yeah, it's funny. Right. Should I continue with my story?
Yeah, sorry for interrupting.
No, don't be sorry for that. It's okay. It's all forgettable and forgivable. And then I didn't have a lot of chance to play during my middle school from grade, I don't know from which grade to which grade, I forgot about it. And then when I went to the high school, which is came to Japan, and I have an international school, I didn't also have time to play that much game until I was begging my parents and my dad, especially. I said, please, I want to have a game console. I don't want to play the game on my MacBook. So I got my first ever game console in my life, which is Switch. Yay!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the
so are both of us first console Switch?
Yeah, my first console actually it's Switch, and then I got server game when I was I got server game gifted by my friends when they know that, oh, you finally have a Switch, congratulations, we can play together. Back to 2018, I was like, yay! So on the Switch, I remember very clear. The day that I got gifted from my friends, 3 of us was gathering together, play the Splatoon 2. It was a Splatoon 2 for a couple hours, and really had fun with it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play this one. And then when I got back to home, I just started playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, and kept playing until my mom really get mad at me and said, hey, stop playing the game at the middle of the night. You could play it when you woke up. I was like, but I still want to play it. It was at 1 a.m. and my mom was yelling at me for it. I was like, okay, I will pretend I will sleep. And then after she got back to sleep, I'll just get up and start and back to play it until 5 a.m. in the morning and just fall asleep again.
Oh my god. I will say one of the reasons that I moved out was so that my mom wouldn't yell at me at 3 a.m. because I'm being stupid.
I know. Yeah, but if really gonna say what got me into the game, which game got me into gaming, I would say Zelda Breath of the Wild really got me into the game, rather or like a bigger than Splatoon 2 and any other game. And it started from there. I just falling in love with the Switch. However, everybody knows that my favorite game is Persona 5, but I don't count it as my as a game that got me into gaming, because when the time that released, the Persona 5 release, wasn't the time that I had PS4. So I was watching an other streamers.
You're watching everyone else play it.
Yeah, watching everyone else play it with like the streams vote archive for it, and then I'm just falling in love with the game. When I finally financially, is that financially?
Finally? Oh, you're financially capable of buying a PlayStation 4?
Yeah, so I bought a PlayStation 4 and I played it, and right after I got my PlayStation 4, they released it on Steam. I was so pissed. Yeah, it was real. Yeah, they had Persona 5 Roya at the moment. I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna buy PS4 for it and play it. And then I got the PS4 version and was played. I think it was like, I don't really have the time back in that time, and it was just like play it and stop it and play it and stop it. And then they announced that they were going to have it on Steam. I was like,
wow.
And then they also said we will have a Switch version for it. I was like, what the fuck?
That's funny though.
Yeah, so
now that you mention it, I also had another friend who bought a PlayStation 4 just for Persona 5. I should see if I can buy it off of her.
Yeah. So yeah. Zelda is the game that got me into the gaming. Persona 5 is the game that got me fall in love with the Persona 5.
Okay, well that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a different story.
I mean, if I want to go that way, right? Like, yeah, I love Skyrim. I played like 400 hours of it, but like my most played games are still probably StarCraft 2 and World of Warships. So that's it. The weird thing is RPGs got me into gaming. So I played Skyrim, and then straight after Skyrim, it was Fallout 3, and then Fallout New Vegas, and then Fallout 4 came out. That was 2015, and I played the shit out of those games, but and I modded the shit out of them too. But the game that I really stuck around with was like more strategy and competitive games. I really like strategy games, I guess. So I played a ton of StarCraft. I don't want to see how many hours I have in StarCraft. I'm scared.
If we're talking about this kind of competitive or a specific game that I play game most, it is actually Overwatch. I played it since the beginning, like Overwatch 1, and keep playing until they have 2. It just, I don't play it that much on stream and off stream now because just lack of time, as everybody knows. I'm still willing to play it. I'm not really.
It's lack of time, but it's like,
yeah.
I think I'm tired of PvP now. I played so much PvP now that I just want to relax.
I know, it's yeah.
I don't want to get good anymore.
Yeah, I'm not really aiming to get higher rank or get really good skills on that. I'm just chilling there and just love to see my character got some very, very fancy skins for it. And really, yeah, see my skins, everybody! Yeah.
Show the fanciest clothes.
Yeah, the fancy Mercy. Yes, absolutely. I was so mad at myself because at the first time they have this pink angel form Mercy skin, I couldn't be able to get that skin because I didn't know they have an event. And when the event passed it, I was like, oh my god, I missed it. So I was so regret.
Oh, was it the Valentine's Day skin? I think.
No. It's like the
Wait, no. I know there was a pink one. It was, I don't know if it was Valentine's Day or if it was like breast cancer awareness.
No,
you had to pay for it.
It's sorry. It was for Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Yeah, that was a for that.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it was a for that, and I missed it completely because it was in 2018. I'll just look at the website. It was in 2018 in May, and I was so busy at the time and don't know they actually have the game, so I didn't even touch it. And I was like, oh my god, when they bring it back to it in last year, I was so excited. I was like, I'm definitely gonna purchase this one no matter what. So I did, and I did have a lot of fun with it.
Nice.
Yeah, speaking of Overwatch, I just recall my memory. I think the time that I start playing Overwatch is pretty much the same. The time I fall in love with the Persona 5 series game.
Just like side by side.
Yeah, kind of like side by side, and it's a two completely different game.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I feel like most people are the type to be like into 2 or 3 types of games. Like, you know, I got really into StarCraft and like Civilization and like grand strategy, I guess I'd call it. At the same time as I was like really into RPGs. I also kind of just like looking at my Steam library, just like looking at like the old games I played, like Borderlands 2.
Ooh.
Fallout 4. Like I don't know how much of it is like those games were legitimately good and I was like new to gaming, so I just fell in love so quickly, or is it because I was in high school and I just had time?
Everybody's the same, like not in the school anymore, so they have time. Despite I still have school because I'm still high school student. I'm 17.
Clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And also, as probably people in chat knows, that I also a very big fan of the puzzle solving game, and then room escape, like escaping.
Escape rooms.
Yeah, it's escape room types of a game because I played a lot when I was.
Yeah, okay, sorry, you finished.
No, you go ahead. That's fine.
I like physical escape rooms. I don't think I've ever actually played an escape room.
Have you been any of the
physical? A lot.
You do?
Yeah, physical, in person, yeah. I prefer the hands-on stuff.
I know.
Mostly because it's like the rules are different compared to a video game, right? Because a video game is like you're also limited by like what you can actually interact with.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in a physical escape room, it's like, okay, I can touch everything. Well, except the thing that they say, hey, don't touch anything with a big red sticker on it because that's not part of the puzzle. But I find physical escape rooms very fun. I've gone a few times with Bao and other friends and whatnot. Including one time I just I picked a lock instead of finding the answer because it was a combination lock, and I'm like, wait, I know how to pick this. Wait, this would be so much faster. You guys work on the rest of the puzzles. I'm gonna skip this part.
Speaking of the physical escape room, I really want to bring this up too, because I think I played a lot back to my time. Basically, like every weekend, I just call my friend and call my friends and said, hey, wanna hang out in an escape room? Let's go. So we just went there for like twice or 3 times per month, and just kept it there for a couple years. So I love it. I think that's kind of part of the reason that got me into those puzzle solving game and escaping games. And then I agree that I love to put my hand Sorry, I just understand the feeling that when you say you just love the feeling when you actually have your hand on the puzzle and a part of the puzzle and to solve the questions in that moment. I totally agree with that, but for me it's like play those puzzle solving game actually have a different feeling, because it's some of the things in the game it's like you cannot recreate in the real life. There's gonna be a lot of restrictions by the reality, by the space, by the time. So when there's one game I really want to mention, it's called The Room. I love the game so much. Every time the people asking, do you have any recommendation on the puzzle solving game and the room escaping game, I always recommend this series to them because first of all, it's fun game, and it is a kind not really hardcore game. It's puzzle solving game, but it's also like you cannot find those kind of the puzzle solving game in reality because it's so complicated and to rebuild it in reality. And
they're not going to spend $1 million for a room.
No, absolutely.
And people are going to play.
If you ever played this game or know somebody played it or saw somebody played it, you would surprise how many spaces they were used to do in how limited space they have and how many tricks they're actually hiding in there. It's something that you cannot experience in the real life, like in the physical escaping room. So I love both of them. I can't say no to any of them. I love both of them.
Yeah, I will say, how to put it, I don't think I've ever liked specifically puzzle games where it's like there's one specific answer that you're looking for. Like I never really liked point and click adventure, for example, which is like another type of puzzle game basically, where you have so many options but you're just looking for the right answer. I prefer games where there is a problem but you can make your own answer, I guess. This is where I loop back to strategy. It's like, yeah, I could do that puzzle normally, or I could solve that problem normally, but what if I just blow it up instead?
Like forced to blow up?
It depends on like
I know it's
what
like
I'm
just like a math that just like a math question. You don't have to solve this question just with one solution. You can always come up with a different solution for it. Is that
what do you mean you can come up with a different solution for a math question? If you come up with a second solution for a math question, I think you're wrong.
Really? I have been to those kind of things a lot. Like when I having my math class in my high school, and then people in the class use one solution to solve this one, and then teacher says, well, there's another solution for it, and then another genius classmate.
Okay,
said, you can also solve this one with an easier way to do it with blah 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 and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, the joys of algebra. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love RPG game, love puzzle solving game, and love those like Overwatch, specifically Overwatch, because I don't play Apex, I don't play Valorant, I don't play LoL. League of Legends?
Yeah, you don't like the crazy, sweaty, like everyone is in it to win it kind of games, I guess. The hardcore ones? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe? I don't know. Because I'm thinking, right, Valorant and CSGO is... Like, I played it once. Like, legitimately, I remember my first game of Valorant. I was playing with my friends, and someone just started yelling at me in chat, in voice call, calling me stupid. And I'm like, yeah, this is my first fucking game. What do you mean? Of course I don't know what I'm doing. And then it's like, I don't want to deal with these people.
Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, and also, I'm not really good at the mobile game. Since you mentioned a strategy game, I don't think I have a solution. I don't think I have that much big brain to do a strategy game. So whenever you do the strategy game streaming and watch it, I was like, no.
Oh, it's incredibly boring to stream and watch. I'm gonna be real, because the fun of it comes from problem solving in your own brain. Like, how do you convey the fun of staring at a problem? Like, okay. Side note, Factorio, very similar problem. How do you convey the feeling of like, okay, I have to solve this logistical issue or this problem or how to win? How do you convey that as fun? I don't think you can. like I love StarCraft's a little different because you got the micro, that's a bit more intensive. I love Factorio to death. I've streamed Factorio for like probably 100 hours or so, and I'm gonna be real. Not really a fun game to watch, not really a fun game to stream. It's like, yeah, time to like make a factory to turn iron into rockets, but it's like, unless you're actually doing the problem solving.
Yeah.
You should give it a try. I'm gonna throw StarCraft at you after this. It's free.
Oh. Ha.
Same company that made Overwatch.
Oh. Ha. I will keep that one in mind and we might try it somewhere soon.
Yeah, but the issue with strategy games is also the learning curve. My downside about strategy games is they take so long to learn, but it feels so nice to learn. But then you play with other people, especially on your team, and you're like, you're an idiot. I'm stuck with you. I hate you now. So that's why I stopped playing strategy. That's why I stopped playing team-based strategy games. Because it's like, you're either so bad that everyone hates you, or you get good and then you hate everyone else.
But how do... Okay.
That's me.
If it's talking about team strategy, and do you think Overcooked or Played Up or... what's the game we're playing? Well, those kind of the collaboration game we play together?
No, I feel like that's different. That's co-op, right? I'm thinking like PvP team strategy because it's like when it's like us versus the map, right? I don't really care. Like for example, we were playing Monster Hunter earlier. Like Dottie gets smashed into a million pieces by a monster, and we have to quit the battle. I'm not really mad at that. I'm just like, we'll get it around next time. But then when we're fighting with other people, and I'm like, we can win. I know how to win. I can see how to win, and then everyone's doing like the dumbest thing possible. I'm like, I want to smash my head into the wall. Because how to put it? Winning together, like how to put it? When you're fighting other people, especially in PvP, like you're in that mindset of being antagonistic to another person, and sometimes that can extend to people on your own team. That's my take on it. So it's a little different. Like I'm never gonna get mad if
Will you? Not get mad? Are you sure? Oh yeah, I think you're not the type of person that you will get mad easily. So I totally understand.
I get mad internally. I will say things in my mind that you would not believe, but I will never say it out loud. But I'm not gonna get mad if I'm playing like say Monster Hunter with you and Dottie, or like if we're doing Payday or any sort of like even Minecraft or like any sort of those PvE games, because it's like
not even Overwatch.
Yet not Overwatch is a little different. But when I play Overwatch with you guys, I accept my fate. Like I'm not trying to win. It's when I play games where, you know, the goal is to win, not to lose, and you're by yourself, right? There's a different mindset between, hey, I'm here to play with friends versus I'm here to play this game and win. When I'm playing with friends, I don't mind losing.
Okay.
Even if it's like to something really dumb, or like it's really bad in the game, it's really blah 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 blah. If it's with friends, I'm like, I don't mind losing. I'm here to have fun with friends, and that can include losing, right?
That makes sense. But I'm the type of person I really want to win if it's in a competitive game, especially like Overwatch. I lose, I will anger mad, but I'm not really mad with my friends, or mostly blame to somebody else in the team. But yeah, just like I said, I won't mad at my friends.
I can't bring myself to get yelled at my friends, even if I know they're bad. Because it's like, okay, let's be honest, if we're friends, right? And we'd be like, there's gonna be a different game that we both share that I'm the one, where I'm the bad one.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. What's a game that we share that you're way better than me at?
This is a good question. It's a really good question, because think about it. We played Monster Hunter together, and then we played Out of the Space together, Overcooked, Overwatch,
Played Up.
Oh, the finals, the bankrupt one.
Oh, if I remember that. Yeah, I think we're both bad at that game.
Yeah. Don't think there's anything else that was kind of like a collaboration game, because I mostly play those.
Okay, imagine if for some reason there was a competitive karaoke game. You would actually be good at that, and I wouldn't be. No, it's like that. It's like everyone has their strength, is what I'm saying. But when you're dealing with people you will never talk to again, I think it's a little different. It's easier to get angry at them, because it's like that's all you know them, right? For it's being someone on your team, and you expect them to be okay at least.
Yeah, absolutely. And mostly is I play those 2-person co-op game or 3-person co-op game, or basically 2 people co-op game with girls. So I have wild heart, big heart with girls play together. So
are you saying you like are more relaxed towards girls, or are you saying that you're used to girls being bad at games?
No, I'm not saying that. Like, you know, just like you said, somebody's strength is not really at the gaming, but they still want to play together, right? We still want to play together for some of the games. So yeah, when me acting good or they acting good or they would just like trying to apologize. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake on this one. I always be like, I have a big heart. Yeah, so no problem. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like we can retake it or start from the top. That is totally understandable. Blah blah blah. So yeah.
It's interesting to see how girls interact in games versus when guys interact with games. I remember making a build in Payday 2 where the entire point is all I had was explosives and I was trying to kill my friends.
Oh, wait! Speak of the kill friends. There's a one game we play together actually can kill each other. Is the 9 Parchment.
Oh God! Speaking of God. Hey, speaking of games on our Steam list that we bought and never fucking played. That might come up later. But, yeah, I see. You told me to buy that, and I bought it. We played it once.
Oh my god! Aren't we? Is that on Steam?
It is on Steam now. Well, it was on Steam first.
Yeah, it was.
You told me to get it on the Switch, which I was like,
I told you to get the Switch because I have a better armor and better things on Switch, so it's fair if I ask them. And then they don't have those platform crossing things, just like on.
I got it on the Switch, and then we didn't play it for like an entire year, and then we played it for like we played it for like 2 hours, and then my internet went out.
Yes, I do remember that one. Yeah. Let me tell everybody this story. So there's a game called 9 Parchment. It is a co-op, 4 people co-oping game. In this game, you are basically using magic to find everything and to find them. To kill the monster, get through the chapters, and got the magic is so you can beat the boss at the end. And the one special for this one is you actually use your magic to kill your teammates. So when I was playing this game with my friends before I start streaming, it was really funny. We just hang up all day through the voice chat, voice call, and just be like, yes, go ahead for that one and go to that one. So it's funny. When I started streaming, I was like, yeah, I could play this with my friends. So I recommend this one to Veraesia and Daddy. And Veraesia got it.
I got it like right away because you're like, hey, it's on sale, you should buy it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and it was on sale. It was cheap on sale, and you don't know when's the next sales, right? So I just let you to get it, and we never played it until.
If we were like arguing about something, we were talking about something at some point.
Yeah, but
I specifically remember I brought it up as like, hey, we never played this game, even though you told me to buy it.
Yes. Yes. So, exactly. And then we played it for 2 hours, around 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I remember. My internet didn't go out. It was something about the servers going out. I specifically remember Google wasn't working either, but Twitch was.
I don't remember exactly the reason for that, but yeah.
Either way, internet.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah. Blame to internet. I think it was an internet outage issue or some issue. Was that?
Some issue. We
yes,
couldn't reconnect.
Yeah, some issue for that one, and then yeah. So yeah, that was a game. I don't know what to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of like a little bit off the topic. So let's move.
Yeah, you
on.
want to round back or move on?
Yeah. What's your most played game?
Oh, okay. We're going back to hard to say because some games on Steam have trackers, some games don't, right? I'm not going to count the gacha games because so many of those I play almost I play without looking, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you click auto battle.
Yeah.
Like Arcanite, you just click just redo this battle 6 times in a row. I don't care. You throw your phone away. You're not actually looking at it. So I'm not going to count gacha games. But StarCraft 2, I think last I checked. No, World of Warships, I think at the last I checked, I did the math on, I have about 3,000 hours in.
Really?
Yeah, same with about StarCraft 2, once I like calculate all math. Because it's like multiplayer matches, so you just For me, it was I did the number of matches I've ever played in, and I multiply it by 15 minutes because the match time limit is 20 minutes, so it's like okay, it's probably about 10 to 15 minutes. I reached about 3,000 hours. Never played that game anymore. Anyways, I basically I don't have it uninstalled, but I haven't touched it in months. But I really like warships and history, so that's why I really liked it, and I got way too into it. I was like doing angle math and everything.
Nice.
StarCraft 2, I used to play competitively. I suck, as in I managed to touch diamond. Never got into masters or grandmasters. I think you have to be in grandmaster to call yourself good. But then I also stopped playing it. If it's a single player game, because those two are like your PvPs, right? You can play those endlessly. Like I have one friend with like 14,000 hours in Dota. Yeah, he's been playing since early high school. He's good at that game.
Oh my god,
he plays on
Dota.
DOTA.
Yeah, I know Dota.
Oh, you do know it? Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
He plays a ton. I'm gonna look at my Steam library real quick for Veraesia. Activity playtime. Okay, number 1 Skyrim. Okay, I was a little bit wrong. It was not 400 hours. It was 332 hours.
340.
Next up is Payday 2, a game that I annoyed you to get. And I think we played 5 times, and we haven't finished. I have 305 hours in. I think you might have 305 minutes in.
Don't do it.
Next up is Factorio with 300 hours. Anyway, so this game is wild. I was up till 6 a.m. last night.
Okay, yeah.
Factories.
Sorry, Payday 2, I have 2 hours. I only have 2 hours for
305 minutes. Okay, a bit more than 305 minutes. I love that game. That game is how I met one of my best online friends.
Okay.
Italian. I met him.
Oh, nice.
When I was 16, I think.
Ooh.
And we still chat. We met one of my, I think the first friend I met online, and was like, oh yeah, we're actually friends. Before, I think he was the only one before I met Dadi. Yuhi, I guess technically back then. And Lami. Yeah, and then you came later.
You came later. Love what you say. You came later.
You were late to the party.
Yeah, I don't mind for it.
How about you? Most played games?
My most played game, if we calculate outside of the Steam, I would say probably. I would say some potentials one, because I really didn't count it.
Yeah, it's hard to.
It's really hard to count.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say Minecraft first.
Ooh,
Surprisingly, yes, because
I forgot about Minecraft.
Yeah.
I wonder where Minecraft would be for me.
Yeah, it will be a long time for me to that one, because I got when the Minecraft released long time ago. I think at the time I started playing was around 2013 or 14, around that time. Yeah, around that time I was like keep playing. Then whenever I moved to the new environment, the first game I've ever played in there, it's definitely Minecraft. When I moved to here, to the virtual Japan, and then started the first game I ever played, it's not actually Zelda, because the time I got my Switch, it's actually Minecraft. When I have my PC settled it and sees Minecraft. Yeah. So I'm not surprised if Minecraft was my first one, but I know some of you guys, the chat, might curious about why Minecraft. You don't play Minecraft that a lot, and you don't seem to look like you know a lot of Minecraft. Well, I'm just having fun by myself, building an adventure around the world, see how the world runs, blah 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 blah. That's
yeah, you're an explorer. Yeah, I'm the guy who dug a 40,000 big stone hole for my base.
Yeah, I'm not really a structure builder, I don't really building on the scenes until my Minecraft server actually opened to the public. I do some of the building, but I don't.
It's not your jam.
It's not my jam.
Not your favorite.
Yeah, I like to go adventure, do find the scenes, blah blah blah. But it's not. Everybody have a different way to enjoy this game. So for me, it's just like talking with friends, talking with you guys, and then have fun in a game. Play together, and that's all matters. And then I think my second one, I know this is kind of horrible to say, but I think my second most played the game. It's probably either to be Animal Crossing New Horizon, the new one on Switch, or Splatoon 2. I think it is pretty much equal to
I mean, that makes sense. Splatoon 2 was one of your first Switch games too.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. And and then for the Animal Crossing, I would just play like a crazy when it released at the time. I still remember when it released on 2020 March. It was a time during the pandemic, so everybody was locked in their house. So everybody was so hyped for they have this game. And I remember I know some of my friends, like really good online friends, in that time, and it was still good friends now. And during that time, because we are just hanging in the voice chat all day and just playing it, decorating our room, visiting each other's island, get the stock, get rich, try to reform, try to get new furniture. Like it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I could say that in 24 hours, out of the 24 hours, I only sleep for 4 hours per day, and it was kept like it was all the way to the mid of the June something. It was the craziest time.
Yeah, you mentioned that, but I remember mid-COVID, I did some really big like Minecraft projects. If you remember, stuff on the servers. Oh,
but you stopped it. You did. You stopped it.
And now I'm too busy. I don't know.
Are you busy? Are you really busy? You were the one that asking me to play Monster Hunter. Hey, Moha.
Okay, but you also want to play. Don't lie about that. You're the one who's like, I wish I could play more Monhunt, but I'm too busy.
I don't. I am.
Yeah, I don't think I have to drive anymore. Because the other thing back then was I didn't have. Okay, it's not that I didn't have friends. I didn't have friends to talk to constantly. So what I would do is I would put like a 2-hour movie or a 2-hour like documentary up, and I just like do stuff in Minecraft while listening. I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like that. Okay, we finish this topic. What we sure. And we can move and we can move on to that. That's kind of like our personal gaming history. Now let's talk about public gaming history, which is play games during the stream, on stream, or streamed before.
Oh, games.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what's your first game you streamed?
First game I streamed? Oh, it was Toho. I do remember. It was a Toho. Yeah, it was a Toho. It was shooting it. The circumstances for that one was I was streaming it with a very potato laptop that my friends borrowed to me and gave and borrowed to me. I was having a test stream on the laptop. Yes, my very first game on stream was a test stream, and then that one was the Toho. I was playing.
Oh my god, I found it.
Yeah, you could still find. I think you could still find it. You could still find it in a channel. It was very old. I was doing test stream, and then after that, I was still keep playing on the Toho game because I love Toho. I'm just not really good at the shooting game, so I keep playing.
I remember I was showed Toho in the back of my math classroom when I was in 8th grade by a guy on his laptop, and he showed me like, oh yeah, this is like the hardest level, and I swear to God, there was like a single pixel of the screen that wasn't a bullet. I'm like, how the hell are you supposed to play this?
Yeah, you could say from my streaming history, also like back to the time I start streaming. I don't have that much Steam game in my library. So Toho was kind of like the only one choice that I got. And then my friends, which is Tera, one of my manager, my pastime manager, current all-the-time friend. She recommended me, how about you try on those Switch game you played? So I bought those, what is it called? Like,
Capture card.
Yeah, capture card, and started to play it on stream, which is Animal Crossing, Puripara, it's a music game, and then Zelda. Then I realized I can actually play Minecraft. So I started playing Minecraft, and then I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm good at a puzzle game, so I can stream my puzzle game in there. I can stream the game that's my all-time favorite, The Room. So I started playing that one, and back to Minecraft. Mostly in Minecraft. And then
you used to stream a lot of Minecraft, I remember.
I do. I used to because that was time that the first half of that was I mostly played myself to build up the scenes and do the adventure. People love to see me dying. I have to be honest. People just love to see me suffering and dying over there. And yeah.
Your suffering is quite amusing.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah.
それは置いといて Let's put that on side. And then when I got the server, not everybody, part of the people joined the server. I was really, really happy about that I could have a server that everybody can join it. We can play together, building together, see people are actually have their creative idea in there. It was actually amazing. Yeah. Yeah, and then I think still on these days, it's really hard to say which one I played the most on stream because there are so many long-term RPG game that took a lot of time. I would say Dragon Quest 11 as it's a kind of one, and Minecraft was kind of like one, and also Cyberpunk. Don't forget about Cyberpunk. That one's still.
You should really replay that game, but in Chinese, so you can actually understand what the heck is going on.
I know. What? Yes, that's right. I kind of do.
Especially now that you have a PC that can run it nicer.
I haven't talked about this one on a public stream, so I told them I will tell them more detail in a members only stream because I don't want to expose too much about myself.
Okay, sorry.
So this.
Like no comment. Well, okay, the PC comment is also quite old.
Yeah.
I just remember your old PC was.
Yeah, my old PC wasn't the one. So since we bring up the Cyberpunk 2077, I especially bought a PC for that game.
And that's what you put. Oh my god, that's what specs you put into a PC for 2077.
Yeah, that was. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes. Because before that, my potato piece just burned it out in the stream. And
yeah, you went from a burnt potato to a steaming potato.
Exactly. Exactly. Ooh. But now, yes, with a better spec, I could stream more about the high spec game. However, I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
Not happy.
Yeah, I think I'm halfway through a Cyberpunk 2077 run. I should finish it too. It's been a lot of fun by myself.
No.
If we're looping back, okay, just to add in because I went on a tangent. My first stream, I'm willing to bet. I don't know actually because I stream on Twitch. The VODs aren't saved.
Wow, you don't remember?
And I changed accounts.
Okay.
So even then, it's doubly not saved. It's not saved and then not saved. So I'm willing to bet it was probably World of Warships because when 2018, 2019, that was the game I was playing the most because I used to play clan battles. So it was like me and like 7 other guys, 6 or 7 other guys, just like yelling at each other in voice call, and like talking about the dumbest shit, like how one guy was a farmer and we have like one guy. Oh god, we had one guy who's a paramedic, and sometimes he got shit. I got a call, gotta go, run by, and he would just leave, like literally run. His shit would be in the game. It would just stay. He wouldn't even leave the game. He'd just run away from his PC because he has to go. He has to go jump in an ambulance. So we'd be like, oh well, we lost a player.
So
But
funny.
beyond that, on my veraesia account, probably Osu. The rhythm game. And then, then I don't know why I did this. One of my first streams was a 24-hour stream.
Ooh.
Yeah, May of 2020 or 2021, I think. I did a 24-hour stream, and that was fun. I played like Civ 5. I played Payday 2. I played a bit of Monster Hunter World. I don't remember the exact details, but I guess those are my first stream games. And then my first stream series was like Hollow Knight for sure. Hollow Knight, 100% of my Hollow Knight playtime has been on stream. I have not played that game off stream at all. I think I have like 60 hours.
Oh my god, I can totally understand that one. Since I become a streamer, slash VTuber, VTuber slash streamer, is a lot of, I actually got a lot of a game from my viewers also, and some of the game is like my personally interesting to play it. I just don't have time to do all of them. I kind of like reached the point that I realized I'm not really a gaming streamer.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it depends, right? Because there's some games that are good for, like, good for streaming, and some games that aren't, because it's like,
I know.
Like, back to the whole strategy game thing. I don't want to stream I stream Factorio. I don't want to stream Factorio anymore, because it's like, half the time I'm staring at the map, trying to visually in my brain put together a new section of this factory. I'm like,
I know.
The stream is silent. There's nothing happening on stream. I'm silent, thinking. I might have a piece of paper that I'm writing on, but I'm thinking. There's nothing happening. And I'm like, I shouldn't stream that.
Speak of this, I have pretty much a similar feeling with you when I was actually playing the game on stream, because some of the game I play, they actually require syncing, and you know, kind of like the rules or like the tips for streamer, that when a streamer give out to others new streamer, it's like always speak out your thoughts when you're on stream, like so we have this situation right now, how can we solve it? I'm thinking maybe we can go this way, maybe we can go that way, and yeah, just speak out their logic and speak out what they were thinking. However, it doesn't work for me because I am always a silent player. I don't have that much comment for it. When the problem or the question was coming from the game, I always be like, yeah, I think I already see how the result goes, so I would just directly go to the result, okay? And then without saying, so people who come to watch my stream, they'll be like, yeah, why she's silent? Why she didn't speak that much? Like, yeah, she didn't even talk about her thoughts.
Yeah, no, I get that. For me, it's a little different. I think faster than I speak. I don't know if you've ever heard. Yeah, I don't know if you've dealt with me. So I mumble. I speak a lot when I think. I think you've heard that by this point, where it's like I'll be doing something completely off the side, but I'll be like mumbling random words because I'm like talking while I'm thinking. But the issue with that is I'm not saying sentences. I'm just saying nonsense, because it's like my brain has moved on to a new thought before I finish the sentence.
I'm sorry, which type are you saying? You are the thinking faster than speaking, or speaking faster than thinking?
I think faster than I can speak. So what ends up happening is that I will say something and then cut off and then start saying something else.
I'm the exact situation. My thinking is faster than speaking. That is why, like, when I say one thing about this one, okay, and then I already see, okay, this one have to follow that one, and then follows that one, so I just skip that part. With the speaking, I'm kind of like your situation, so I really related when you have the situation. Yeah,
except when you have a PC issue, then you speak a lot faster than you think.
Of course. All right.
Okay, not gonna lie, part of me wants you should post that the screenshot of the Rathian looking all glitchy. It's so funny.
Yeah, we'll post it somewhere.
Not
at this stream. Not at this
Okay,
stream.
not right now, but
Yeah,
that
not right now.
exploded Rathian graphics issue.
Yeah,
Very funny.
exactly. Yeah, since we brought
Wait,
up...
your secret has no head. No. Sorry, that's
Huh? What do you mean with my secrets have no head?
I pulled up the screenshot again and nothing. We can talk about it later.
Okay. Okay. A little confused about it. A little confused about it, but it's all good. Yeah, but since we bring up our old problem is we're thinking faster than speak. What type of the game that makes you think most that you will think, oh, this is for me, this is not the perfect screen in the game, or this is not a good game that I can use it to stream based on your behavior?
Oh, a story. If a game is very, very story focused, like basically like a visual novel would be the most extreme. I would never stream that. Because first of all, I don't do voices. I don't read out loud. So even if part of it is I'm not comfortable doing it because I don't know if anyone's noticed, my vocal range is tiny. I don't sing, like my vocal range. Like I can't, like if I was trying to make voices for characters, it doesn't go very far. So I don't think that me streaming any sort of story-based game would be worth it. Because it's like, if it's just cutscenes and like everything is voice and story, basically a movie, it's like, why would you be watching my stream? Just like play it on your own or watch like a version where it's literally just the cutscenes, right? Because I'm not gonna be saying anything.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to say anything because it's like, I don't want to interrupt the story.
Yeah,
I don't want someone to be like enjoying the story and then hear my stupid voice go, oh, that's cool. So if a game is really, really story based, I don't stream it.
But you could enjoy it by yourself, right? You can play it by yourself.
Yeah, I'll enjoy it by myself. I like, for example, like easy option is like Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. I have friends who stream the story, and you know, I like watching them stream the story. I wouldn't stream the story because I don't want to put comments, right? And I just want to enjoy the story at my own pace.
I totally understand that. That is kind of like my problem when I was streaming RPG game, especially JRPG game, because everybody knows that JRPG game is based on a long story, which is Persona 5 series, and then what's that? Persona 5 series, and then Dragon Quest. I think the two games is kind of like got me most of the time, because Dragon Quest I was playing in English, so I couldn't have a better understanding. Yeah, that's the also kind of problem, because think about my audience or like my viewers based or their languages used. I kind of choose the game with English title. If they have Japanese voices, that would be very much helpful because I could understand Japanese faster than English. But reading is always my problem, especially for those long paragraph, long scenes. And I do really, really think the same way, because I wanted to put myself in the story. Just like I want to fully enjoy the story. When I have those very heavy story-based game, not really visual novel. Because not really visual novel, but more like a JRPG game. I don't speak, I don't give comment, because just same as you. I want to be focused on the game. I enjoy the game.
Yeah, don't worry. One day you'll forget enough Chinese to have room for English.
Maybe one day I will become like 我不会说中文。我中文很烂. Yeah.
Okay, here's the real question. Because I wasn't there for it. When you and Dottie are together in private, do you guys speak Chinese?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. So at least there's that, because
I'm comfortable to speak Chinese with her. It's you not comfortable to speak Chinese with us, so we have to use English because that's your more comfortable.
I'd be fine with you guys using Chinese, provided it's nothing important.
Well, of course. I would say of course.
No, it's the awkward level because then I would be responding in English, even if I understand the Chinese.
I mean, that's kind of perfect. Because I don't have to force myself to say English, right? When I talk to you, I can just be like, hey, 你知道这个东西吗？你可以告诉我吗？哎，那个我这个要怎么做？ And then you can respond with the English, so I can just understand.
Yeah, I could totally do that. Would be if we one podcast, we should do it like that. It would be so fucking funny because we could just respond to each other in complete. It sounds like we're just talking two different languages. No, we would be talking two different languages.
Yeah, it will be fun. And actually, I have done this one with my high school teacher. He is from he's actually born in
British?
No, this is the same as you. Like born in Canada. Yeah, he born in Canada, but his family members speak Chinese and Taiwanese from Taiwan because his family is from Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
And then so he doesn't have ability to speak fluent Chinese, but he can fully understand the Chinese I was speaking. So back to my back to that time, my English was really shitty. It's not fluent, and like now, I couldn't even speak a complete sentence.
Your English is fluent?
My English was still shitty at this time at the now, but my English was very shitty. I can't even finish a full sentence at back that time, so I have to speak it. So my teacher have to ask me, hey, I can't understand. You know that I can understand Chinese, right? I said yes. And he said, well, how about when you cannot finish your sentences in full in English, you could obviously talk to me in Chinese and I will respond to you with English. How about that? I was like, yes, I guess. Yes, we can do it. And then for the rest of the semester, I was mostly talking Chinese to him and he responded with English with me. It was funny to see.
Funny because I feel like it could work.
Yeah, I feel like it could work. Oh, like, yeah. I mean, yes, we could.
Another day.
Another day. Yeah. Wait, we jump a little bit too far. Back to the game.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally agree with it. It's not we don't like RPG game. It's actually we love, or I don't know if you love. I
like it too much and I don't want to ruin the experience. I want to be alone.
I know. Exactly. That is really that's really the part of the reason is like I really want to play Persona 5 Tactica, but I just because it's English, I don't want to make myself to. Oh, was I played on English? I can't forget.
I don't remember. I know you played it one time. Was it the launch day?
No,
you were sick or something.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, let's just stream something random.
Yeah, I was sick. And then yes, as you don't have time for it. So I think I played it in English and I have the voice in Japanese, so it helped me to better understand it. But still, I didn't pick it up. One reason is I don't fully understand the plot. I understand 80% of the plot because Persona 5
there's the nuance and like how specific words are used and like full sentences, the details of English that are weird and stupid that you don't really get.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. And secondly, it's like because I know part of the Persona 5 Roya and Persona 5 before I start playing that game. So even though that I played it in English, I still know how the plot went. So I know kind of those events, those kind of side quests. But because I want to keep myself away from the spoiler, so I didn't watch any of the stream or any of the streamer who streams for Persona 5 Tactica. So I have nothing in my mind and what will be happening, it's going to happen in the next. So I was confused when they have this kind of special scenes for enough, and then they kind of have like some words was showed up in there that is not really
translation difference.
Yeah, exactly like that. So it's just like you, if this RPG game RPG game like that, I would really love to sit in silence and enjoy myself.
Yeah, you should just make if you had the time to stream regularly, I would be like, you should have a Chinese day. Designated Chinese day, where it's like, okay, this day of the week is a Chinese day. The games we play, it can be Chinese. We're gonna be speaking in Chinese. Screw you. I want to enjoy my games in Chinese.
I do have those kind of the stream. Like I think I played Splatoon with Chinese, and they have some games that specifically. It's called Midnight Ramen, and that one's in Chinese. Yeah. So yeah. It's just not a lot of people come to see me because I'm not.
Yeah, I think it's a different perspective between you and me too. You're a lot more focused on growing. I'm just doing whatever I want to do to have fun.
Yeah.
Like I streamed making part of my overlay a while back, like the clock on my loading screen, because it was like, I'm bored. You know, I'm doing stuff. Let's just stream this.
Yeah, very understandable.
You wouldn't stream anything like that, I don't think.
No. Yeah, and then, yeah, since we speak of the types of the game that we don't enjoy to streaming with, do you think there's any of the game that you enjoy to streaming with?
Yeah, games I'm bad at. God, have you seen watching the stream of like Shroud or some god tier FPS player just like insta kill everyone he meets with like no effort? And then I'm just here like, I could barely do like 10% of what he can do, and I'm just like, Jesus, that is impressive. And then it makes me feel even worse that I'm bad at the game. Woohoo!
Amazing! I don't know if I ever had that feel, but I would be like, wow, this guy really plays nice skills, but I won't feel like it would make me feel guilty or feel something like, like, how can he play so good? Why can't I be so bad at it? Like, I don't have those kind of feeling, because I think just like what I would have said, everybody have different perspective and have their own way to enjoy the game. So yes, they have having fun with the game, so they could just enjoy the game with that way. Me myself doesn't have the skill, doesn't have the ability to enjoy the game in that way, so I would just follow my way. Like, we're respected to each other. Like, I'd love to see you play, but meanwhile I may learn that your way, may not, right? If it's something that doesn't fit me, I probably just like, yeah, you're doing good, it's such a nice. But everybody is different. Everybody is different when they playing games. Just like you, me, right? You choose long sword and choose to be healer and tank in the Monster Hunter. I choose a dual blade, and then Daddy choose bow.
Because she's scared of getting close.
Yeah, right. Everybody have that. So when you say somebody, not me, when you say somebody play really good skills on or strategy on the dual blade, it will makes you be surprising. Wow, she or he or that, like, they really play good with the dual blade. It makes me want to play it, give it a try too. But meanwhile, when you actually play that, you'll be like, oh, why is it so hard? It's so hard to play it with. Right? Or you could be good at it, you could be not good at it. Really depends on how you are going to understand. So yeah, that's what I thought.
Just because you were talking about now, I just like it popped in my head for like things I would watch as watch streams for. Here's a weird part. I actually like watching what I don't like streaming. I like watching people play through story, because I want to watch their reactions to certain parts.
Yeah, I just
and like how they go through it, right?
Yeah, I mean, yes. If we're talking about that one, I especially like to see. I don't know. It's like especially when I. How can I say this one? But I do have the same feeling, because if it's something I saw, the streamer was playing, and then some of the video editor, there was a clip that part of, and I see their reaction of it, and it might be attractive enough, or it was attractive enough to let me curious about. I want to see how other streamer will react to the same, and so we'll go.
Yeah. So am I hypocritical for saying that I wouldn't stream it because I think it'd be boring? Because like, evidently I would watch it, but then I think it's boring.
Totally.
Yeah,
totally. Like everybody have a different reaction when they reach that point, right? Like people might be surprised, people might be happy, people might be angry, might be disappointed, maybe like, oh, that's it, right? Yes, but what kind of game do I enjoy watching stream of? I love, this is kind of funny, not really, I like to watch the stream that the streamer or the Vtuber or the liver, they play game, they will play the game or playing game with their viewers. And I love to, not saying specific one, but more like.
There's a lot of party games built for like, your 20 plus people, so that could totally work. Yeah.
It's like giving out some example. It's like the usual. I will take a guess.
Oh, Gartic Phone.
Yeah, Gartic Phone. And then
Jackbox stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of word games.
Yeah, word games. And then there's a game called in Switch it's called Word Game 51.
Oh yeah. I just know it's 51 games.
The Clubhouse game, 51 Worldwide Classic. Those kind of like saying, and then it will brings a lot of funny moment when you actually play with a viewer. Depends, really kind of like it depends on the game, but I do love to see how people interact with their viewer. You could tell that's the community is actually a lot different when they treat to the different streamer.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, there's been some interesting communities I've been where it's like, oh, wait, bullying the streamer is okay, but saying nice things to them is not okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
exactly. So I can't.
Oh, I need to send you a clip about that after.
Yeah, so I can't be so specific on which game or what type of game, but if it's speak of type, I would think like a multiplayer collaboration game, multiplayer collaboration,
massively multiplayer online game.
But it's an MMO. I would say not massive because like maximum was 6 people or 10 people or something like. Is that counting as massive?
Debatable, but if you maybe not multiplayer game, sure, co-op /
multiplayer.
I think there's a lot of details.
Yeah,
it's like what you want.
Yeah, just like not really 4 people, because 4 people is not a lot of people, so I would say a bit more than that. Or Clubhouse is also 2 people game collaborate competitive game, so kind of depends on it.
Yeah, I think I'm a little different. I don't really care for the big like open collaboration stuff, like not collaboration but like the open audience stuff. I really like small collabs, so like you're
Overwatch?
Specifically like no, just like any game where it's like you got like 3 to 4 like 2 to 4 friends just like having fun, right?
Overwatch, Overcooked.
Overcooked works, played up.
Out of space.
Even Monster Hunter when we were playing earlier. I think part of it is because back then when I first started streamers, it was like, hey, I want to have I have friends experience, but I don't have friends. or rather, all my friends are busy and they can't play games, or our time zones are too different, or we're all in university, so it's like, oh, you want to play games? Sure, but I can't join. I got a final next week, right? So that's kind of what I got into, and then now I still kind of yearn for that. Like a couple of weeks ago when we were playing 4-player Monster Hunter, that was so much fun.
It was.
After playing that, like after playing that, I'm just like, I want to stream more. I wanna play with friends more. I wanna do this again. And I don't know if you realize that's when I started working on my overlay after, because I'm like, I got the energy to do it.
Yeah, I do notice that. I mean, yes, actually, because yeah, it was a stream. It was a stream. 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks ago.
I think it's 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago was me, Veraesia, Daddy, and
Bobo.
Yeah, Bobo, one of our friends. 4 of us was playing together. We used to play a lot of group game together, and yeah, and then like Among Us.
The open Minecraft shenanigans.
Yeah.
That was goofy and fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I think part of you is like, to me part of you is like, yeah, since it's so not really so often to actually play with those kind of like an old friend together. It was how can I say this one? It was really 9 a.m. at the morning to my time. I was.
Were you tired?
Yeah, I was so tired, but I still got up because I don't want to miss out the time that I can actually renew with my older friends back to days.
I remember when you joined the voice call, you was like, you sounded so dead. Oh, that was so funny.
I was sound so dead, but still was kept in there. It's all because I miss you guys, miss the time that we played together. So I would say yes, it was really nice to, to actually play the game with the friends together. And I think Moha is a really good chance to actually bring us back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have any complaint about that. Yes, if could
you know, next time we play Monhan, I should just sit in the back and watch you two try to fight.
Yeah.
I'll heal. I'll still heal.
Okay.
I'll still heal.
Scared me. Okay.
But I'm just there to watch now.
Now I'm just curious. Can I transfer my data to Steam Deck so I can play on the Steam Deck I borrowed from my friends?
Oh god, Monster Hunter Wild Steam. I don't think the Steam Deck can run it.
I don't think so. It's gonna be so hot, like a hot iron something.
It's like, can you even run it? Oh my god, wait, it does? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I called a video someone of like forcing it to run, and it's like it's like on fire. The poor thing.
Oh my god. Just think about it. I will be away with my computer with my PC for months.
Lowest possible settings. Literally, this guy put it lowest possible settings, 25 frames per second. And it looks so blurry, and you can see the artifacts. Oh, pain.
Oh no. No, I'm not gonna try.
Get a fancy gaming laptop.
I was talking
they got a laptop 5090 now.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not rich enough to get one for so far.
Wait, I should send you I don't think it exists anymore. There used to be a laptop that was $10,000 US, but it fit a full desktop-sized GPU in it.
Really?
My friend got a slightly cheaper version of it, so it couldn't fit. So the $10,000 version fit 2. The $8,000 version that I saw fit 1. And it was like, why? It's such a thick. Stupid laptop.
Oh my god. Just imagine that you have a laptop. It's actually called laptop for a reason. Easy to carry around, but actually got very thick brick.
Yeah, laptop as in like it'll break your lap.
Yeah. So that's basically like that. All right. We've been mostly finished our part, just one part left. I don't know if you guys still remember, is we had a couple days before I posted this one on my Twitter at Twitter/X and on my Discord channel that we're open to accept more questions. to the public, to everybody. So you are free to ask any questions. So far, the question we got for today is, wait, do I have the drum roll?
Me? Oh,
I do.
Wait, no, drum roll? No, I don't.
I do. I have a drum roll as a sound effect. Don't worry about it.
Oh wait, no, I have this. I have that.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Is how many games do you have in your Steam account that you never played?
Do you want to go first or should I?
I could easily tell you guys. I totally have 54 games, and I have 55 games I never touched.
Okay, I am going to sort by playtime because there's a lot of games I count as I haven't touched, as in I played less than like 30 minutes of, because there's a lot of games I opened and it's I instantly close, right? So
totally understand for that one. When you just take a look of that, I would just say my games, talk to my games. Yeah, it's actually never played the game. It took one out of the third out of all of the games. Not surprisingly, because during my past 4 years of the streaming, I actually got a lot of people, kind, nice, generous people send me games. Just like, this could be game material. If you can't play on the game, you can also play on private. It's a really funny game. Really, really appreciate all of the games I got, all of the gifts I got from the viewers. Just, however, it's just I don't have that much time to do the streaming, or as you guys probably already see it, I'm kind of like a more lean forward to different directions of the channel running. So, but it's kind of like a jump back and forth. So trying to find a time to enjoy those games myself, and we could talk about it in the stream. Maybe later.
Okay.
Yes.
I counted. I'm at 59 games out of a total of, how many do I have total? 200-ish games.
200-ish games? 200?
I have 213 games, 59 of which I would consider I've never played.
Your quarter of it.
Quarter, yeah, better than your 1/3, but like a decent chunk of it comes from sometimes Steam does sales where a game is just free, like 100% off, and I'll just buy it. I'm not buying it; it's free, so I just take it. I haven't played it; it's just sitting there. It's like, oh, it's free, I'll take it. I don't care. Most games I get gifted are from friends who do want to play with me, so we play it usually the same day or the day after. So usually those games I have a couple hours in. But in terms of games I bought and never played, I think I have about maybe 20 that I've paid for full money and then never played.
Yeah, just think about it. Just think about like the one game you never play. It's like I want to share this story with all of you guys, because one of my friends, he have like thousands game, like a lot. I can't count for that one, but most of them it's never played, never touched. Just like part of me, it's never touched before. And then I asked him the reason for it. Sorry. And I was like, why do you just buy the game without actually playing it? And he explained to me with the reason, because he's the type of person he enjoys to watch streamer to play it rather than himself to play it. After he feels that it's funny to play with, he always purchase one just for support the author, like support the company to make them keep going and keep continuing with those kind of games. So he does own a lot of a game, never played it. It's just for the support. That's kind of like a part of the people who enjoy the game. So I would say yes.
Yeah, I can see that. I think that's a special case if you really do watch streamers that much. I don't think I do, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, so that's the question. We got it. For now, basically kind of like running out of the time.
Yeah, we're going a little over time with time zone change. It's past midnight for me now.
So you're the weapon dealer right now.
Yay!
Yeah.
I should finish my overlay.
Yeah, rifle please. Or
Would
is
you
it?
like 338 Lapua or would you want 308 Classic?
I want the one that have a fancy sound.
Fancy sound. Oh, M1 Garand? Beautiful reloading sound. I'm gonna send you the clip of it reloading. The ping is so. It is legitimately my favorite rifle. The M1 Garand.
Yes. All right. That is pretty much about it. Let's wrap up before we go. So, one thing I want to remind you guys, I potentially will have a stream tomorrow. Time isn't decided, really depends on my time. It's either be 11 o'clock in the morning or the 3 p.m. in the afternoon. After that, I will be break for nearly a month. Potentially return. I'm keeping using potentially will return on the end of the May. So next time we will see the podcast will be end of the May. Right?
Woohoo, end of May. We'll have to see. I'm still in Japan till near the end of May.
Ooh, fancy.
So that's the other reason we gotta take a break. I'm going to Japan.
Yeah. Congratulations on your graduation. Woohoo.
Wow! I am so sad that I'm not like oh wait, should I do an I graduated debut stream?
I graduated now officially.
Could.
Now officially a social person. Need to look
I'm
for
now
a
officially
job.
an adult.
Yeah. Review your resume on stream and be like, hey, please hire me.
No. I mean, I could reveal some of it, but no. Part of me wishes I was a slightly, like, I actually jumped into the VTuber sphere when you guys all were, then I'd have a model and everything. I would totally have done an I'm gonna graduate joke. White page, black text, serious font. I have an important announcement. I am graduating on blah 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 blah, and it play it off like I'm actually quitting, but it's just my university graduation. I totally do that.
That would be funny. I don't want. I had to thought about it, but because I'm a forever 17, I can't actually graduate from what I have so far.
I mean, you could graduate high school a year early. Who knows?
Ooh, I'm already 17.4, so I don't know if I still could. But anyway, yes. The forms will be still open to request any of the questions. We will filter it and pick up the question from next time. Because, sorry, really I have to apologize to this one. Is thank you all for sharing the question for us. We do got a lot of the questions. Just have to pick up the one or two out of from it. It's pretty hard for us. So we do discuss it before the stream, like which one do we want to go, and then we initially pick actually two of them, but because we're running out of time, so we'll left some of the surprise to the next time, right? Okay.
If the questions build up too much, I guess we can do like a questions only episode.
Yeah, that would be fun. All right. Do you want to say anything before we go?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. I guess that is all for today. Thank you so much to listen to our another episode of No Name No Cast. We will see you in next month or next episode.
Let's just say next episode. Planning is gonna be a mess for that one.
Yes, alright. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Good night.